Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Bella. This is my first video. Today I'm gonna talk you through the planners and journals I've been using since June this year. I have not been using them since January. I change a lot. I like to change a lot and I change my mind a lot. So right now that's what I have and I've been liking it so far, especially these first two ones. I'm gonna walk you through all of them, so let's get started. The first one and the most important one for me is this one that is my planner. This is kind of a like traveler's notebook style. We have inserts and like elastics for the inserts, but this is a Brazilian brand. I'm Brazilian, by the way. So I like to support local brands when I can. Like, I'm not gonna use products that are not good just because they're Brazilian, but this one is actually pretty good, so I really like it. It's very helpful and very useful, so let me show you what it is. This is the mini size though. Let me show you the standard one. So this is the standard size, this is the mini one. You can see that they're not the same size as the standard traveler's notebook and the passport size or pocket size. They are different, but like for their measures, this is the standard and this is the mini. This is the hardcover one and this is like the faux leather. So let me show you what it is. They are the same on the inside, like with like 4 elastics for 4 inserts. So I like this a lot, better than the traveler's notebook though, because I believe in the travelers we have like only 2 elastics, I guess, if I'm not mistaken. So this one has 4. For me, this is much more useful. Okay, so when we first open it, I have in the first elastic, I have a zip folder with one of the inserts. This one is like the planner, the monthly planner. They call it like permanent planner, but it's like not dated, so you date it yourself. And this is supposed to fit 3 months. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing and how I'm using it, but I'm using for September, October, November, and the first 15 days of December. I'm gonna show you in a minute. So in here, just if you're curious, these are pictures of my 2 cats. I'm missing a photo of my kitty here. I have a 3rd cat now. I'm missing a photo of her, I need to print it out. Then here on the actual zip pocket, I have my steps tracker, some exams for the cats down here, some other scraps of paper, and well, that's what we have. Then I have like a to-do list. That's something that I've been really like struggling with because I like to plan myself in English, although my primary language is Portuguese. And I do everything in English, but this planner, although it's not dated, like everything is in Portuguese. So when I see something in Portuguese, I automatically write in Portuguese. Don't know if that makes sense. But I get a little confused, or my brain gets a little, I don't know, burnt out, if I can say that, because I'm mixing English and Portuguese all the time, and sometimes I also have to write things in Spanish because of my job. So I mix a lot of languages, so that's sometimes a little crazy for me. I start a sentence in one language and finish in another. So, well, this to-do list, I started in Portuguese, so I'm doing it in Portuguese. I just have it here, like every kind of list you can possibly imagine. So like the first thing is like a TBR that I didn't fill up, but then I have like the days and things that I have to do, not specifically things that I put it on my calendar, but like I have random things, ideas of videos. Here I have like in English, so I mix everything. Then I tried and failed to start a reading tracker. Then I have more days with different things, and then sometimes I have to like do someone's makeup, pack for whatever it is. Well, that's it, a bunch of lists. This one that is loose here, I'll talk about it in a minute. Let me go back, I'm sorry, this is very messy. I didn't start with the first one, so let me just show you this, which is the monthly. When you open it up, it says like it belongs to, but I didn't write my name. I just put it like September 1st through December 15th. They give you the month. You have to date them, put the numbers and everything. I wrote September, all the numbers and stuff, things that I gotta do, doctor appointments, the cat's doctor's appointments as well, whatever. A lot of things here, things of my job and everything else. So they give me like 6 weeks, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we don't have that many days in a month. So like I don't need all that space. And although these spaces for each day is like very small, I can manage. But in case I need more space, I can use these extra 2 weeks for anything, especially like this grid area for a notes section or whatever. So I just dated all of them, all the weeks, and I just write everything that I have to do. Then we move on and we have like a dot page and then the notes page right here. And then it starts all over again, and we do this like 3 times for 3 months. So I have October in here. I have already dated it because, well, I was already doing it for September, so I just did it all at once. So I have September. This week, we don't have classes. I work in a school. They don't have classes, so I don't work either. Yay. So I have a week off. Then in November, when I have the 3rd month here, as we do have like 6 weeks that they give me, I decided to use the last 2 weeks to start December. So here is November. I have a few things already. Then I have week 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I start December on a Sunday. So I started here. In the next 2 weeks that I have, I wrote the dates until December 15th, which is good for me because I don't need an entire planner for December, because December is a month that I don't work for the entire month. I usually work until the 15th, so that was like actually perfect. So there's no need for me to buy another planner or another insert just for December, because I use it only until this point. So that's very good. And that's the end of this insert right here. That's it. So I showed you the to-do lists. Then this one that is loose right here, I teach flamenco. I teach like Spanish dance at a private school. So this insert is like for me to plan the choreographies, the order of the show, extra rehearsals, guests that I'm inviting, rehearsals in the theater, well, the theme, the topic of the show that we're doing. Then I have some of the choreography names here. The design is empty. I didn't start yet because I'm not the one who's going to design it, but I'm gonna just brain dump a few ideas. Then I start with like drawing the stage, put their names or their initial letters just for me to like see the when they move to a different place, or like people going out, coming in. Well, it's messy, but I understand it. So that's what this insert is for. Then this is a work one that I have all of my jobs in one place. So I teach different classes, I teach languages, I teach dance, I do makeup courses. Well, I do a lot of things. So I have it all in here. I plan my students' tests, correct oral tests, whatever it is. It's a bit messy. I'm not gonna show you everything because I have some private information here. I'm not gonna expose students, so that's why I'm not gonna show you, but on the back I have like some pros and cons of whatever it was, I don't remember. Some trying to do some YouTube work. Let me see if I will be able to keep up. Makeup courses. Well, I have a lot of things in this work-related part. Then lastly, we have this craft folder with like pockets here and on the back. And I have 2 pens. I'm gonna talk about them shortly. And then I have these 2 calendars, and then this last insert right here is a book that is lined, is the only one that I have lined. This is where I just jot down ideas for projects. So if I have a makeup project in mind or a dancing project in mind, whatever it is, I just put it down here because I just feel like I think too much and I have a lot on my mind. So I need to like get it out and put it here. It's very messy. I also use it for like law of attraction, trying to define like goals for next year already. We're in September, but I'm already planning for 2025. Then I have like wish lists, things to buy that are important, like ideal life or whatever things that I want to do, like my dream life. I wanted to open a company, a business. I was playing The Sims. I mean, it's just a lot of things happening at the same time. So it's just for me to like think about it and try to like organize my thoughts better. So that's what we have in here. Now for these two pens that we have in here, I really love them. I don't use pretty much anything else besides like highlighters, markers, like Tombow dual brush pens and everything, but these are the ones that I use like to write titles and texts. As you probably saw, and you probably could tell by looking in here, you can see that I'm not very good at lettering, but this is a brush pen and I really try, honestly. I mean, I know I'm bad at it, but I'm trying. But this pen is very nice. It's very soft to write with it. And then this is the, this is the brush sign pen. There's nothing else here. I'm not sure if that's only the name. SES15C. I mean, I'll link it down below if I can find it. Then this one is the Uniball Signo DX, the Mitsubishi whatever, in 0.38. This is awesome. It's like my favorite pen to write with. It's so smooth. The lines are like so thin. The letterings is like, it's perfect. I love it so much. So this is the one that I use to write everything. Now moving on, this is my daily. It is a journal, but I try not to write that much because I don't have that much space. So this is just a regular notebook that I think I got it from Amazon, and I just decorated a page. And I also got at the same day that these books arrived, I bought 2 of them. I also got here a pack of metallic paints that I bought. So I was trying to test it out. It didn't go so well. It doesn't look so good, but well, life goes on. So here's just some daily pages of like most important things that have been going on in my days. So that's pretty much it. I try to decorate it a little bit with some washi. I need to decorate it in here, I forgot. Stickers or washi tape, or, you know, that's basically what I do. Nothing too much, but not too simple either. So that's basically what it is. The point with this is that I started this daily by the end of August. So like, I think it was on August 25th. So like, I have 2 of these and I don't know if they're gonna be enough for like from August 25th until December, because sometimes I write more than 1 page for a day. But I don't think this is going to be the best option for next year if I want to keep a daily since like January, from the beginning of the year. So mini pockets like this are not going to be practical because I'm going to have like 15 of these per year. So that's not practical, but let's see how long they last, how much I can put it in here, like how many months, let's see. But probably for next year, I'm gonna go for something a little bit different. These next 2 notebooks, journals, I made them myself. This one is more like on a junk journal-y vibe, or like a junk journal side. So it is very visually busy. That was the idea. I wanted it to look like I put it together with pieces and like the rest of materials that I got. Although it took me a long time to do this, and it wasn't with rests of pieces of paper by any means, so it's not a junk journal. The pages are really well sewed here and planned. Like, I have a pattern for the different types of paper, so not a junk journal at all, but I wanted the vibe. So I feel like I kind of got it because it doesn't look too good. It looks very like, I don't know, chunky, and I haven't used it for almost anything yet. I've done a few entries only, and this is more to be like a scrapbooky notebook. Maybe some entries. I didn't even remember I had this entry here, but just like quotes, arts, like artistic parts, maybe painting, whatever I'm in the mood for. This journal is not for me to judge what I'm doing or to try to make something beautiful. It's just for me to like do whatever it is and not judge myself or whatever comes out of it. So vellum paper, I'm pretty much into vellum paper. I don't know why. So I got a few of these in here, and that's pretty much it so far. So that's the idea, something more artistic, no pressure, although I put pressure on myself. So the idea is to use this to try to not have that much pressure on myself to make something look nice. So that's the idea. This one, however, the idea behind it is very different from this one. I really tried to make it look good. Like, I embroidered the cover, I sewed everything. I also did these thingies right here that I don't know what the name of these things are, but I also did this with like foiled string. What is the name of this? I don't know, but well, it's not perfect, but it's pretty nice. I like it. The inside though, this is not good, but well, that's what happens in life. It's okay. This is more for me to have like, the idea was for this to be the daily journal for me, but I didn't go for it for the daily. I don't know why. So I've been using this for like tracking like maybe moods. For example, like today's September 12th, I guess. I'm not sure. For example, I'm watching some kind of show or movie. I'm eating some kind of food or drinking some whatever it is. So I would like to track things that I'm in the mood for, so I can look back at some point and see like, oh, in September I was in the mood for example, I am already in the mood for a spooky season since August. I know it's kind of early. So I printed a lot of pumpkins, ghosts. I'm trying to make like stickers. They're not in here yet, but that's what I want to use this for. I started this in May. See, that was a while ago. So you see, I started as a journal, like a daily journal, but it didn't go like a journal, but well. So we kind of used it as a journal for a bit, but well, we used it a lot as a journal though. But what I do like to do is stream of consciousness in this book right here. I also like to do like rituals. Like this was the full moon ritual for like the biggest, largest, whatever full moon of the year, which was in August 19th. So I wanted to do some like moon ritual. So stream of consciousness, mood boards, moon rituals, whatever it is, those daily moods or monthly moods, that's what I'm gonna keep in here. And this is probably gonna last me like longer than 2024 probably, because it's a very like thick book. Let's see when I'm gonna finish it, but I'm gonna keep it next year too, to like track these things, these moods, stream of consciousness, and so on. So that's what I have this one for. All right, so I think that's pretty much it for all the journals and planners that I'm using in 2024. Some of them, as this one you saw, we started in May, these ones in June, August. Well, I change a lot. It's really hard for me to keep with one method or one planner for the entire year. So I am trying to figure it out, what is more like practical for me, so I can plan myself better for 2025. I'm gonna have like probably a video coming up on this, like how to find out your style or what comes, like what helps you for the next year as in terms of planners and journals. So I hope you liked it. I hope you decide to stay here with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.